If you choose to learn this one thing, you will own your next year completely. That is, how does this reality work? And who you really are. Most of what you have been taught is a lie. Not necessarily out of malice, but out of ignorance. By those who do not even know themselves. And they have been projecting their limiting beliefs onto you. New Year resolution is one of those limiting beliefs too. Like you need to achieve something this year to feel content with yourself. You don't. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't desire a change or a new life. But a desire born out of lack or guilt weighs you down. This is why most people fail in achieving their New Year resolutions. So instead of saying that I will be a millionaire in 2023, say, I am enjoying a lavish, steady, and dependable income. Because you do not want $1 million. You want a lavish life. With all your needs met. You see, desire for money is egoic. Not that it is wrong, but it is a man-made concept. But a desire to live a free and lavish life is a spiritual concept. It is what our soul seeks. So, desire for money is mostly born out of lack or greed. While desire to live freely and lavishly is the desire of the divine. Divine, or God, or the All, wants to experience expansion. And freedom is true expansion. So, if you intend to align yourself with the will of the divine in 2023, you will own this year. Because the divine will is infinite, while human will is frailing. Instead of wanting to cut down your weight in 2023 and using your human will to force yourself to lose weight, align yourself with the divine will of good health. It is the desire of the All for you to have glowing health, pleasing body, and ease of being. Now this doesn't mean that you sit on a couch all day and refuse to move. We have a tendency to take this advice the wrong way. Alignment is mental. You need to align with the will of your inner being. And then your behavior will change. If you are sincere in your alignment. If you are not, then you will end up in the trap of the ego, telling you that this doesn't work. You are not good enough. You need to prove yourself to the world and so on. The same old story. You are not here on this planet to barely survive and die. You are a powerful creator. The individualization of the All. On a sacred divine mission to enjoy life. To expand and to prosper. But we have been so heavily indoctrinated by the ego-driven so-called elites of this world that we end up limiting ourselves. There are some people who do not want you to realize who you are. Because free humans are not in their interest. Which is why all of us have been programmed to chase a job and a career. Which is nothing more than modern slavery. Especially if you are doing this job and you have zero passion for it. You are just in it for the money. Then know that you are under the program of chasing money. The will of the All is for you to chase expansion. Spiritual, materialistic, technological, and every kind of expansion. So for 2023, make only one intention. That is, to align with the will of the All. Feel it in your being. Embody it. If you are still struggling as to what is the will of the All, look within. It is the will of your inner being. Not the mind. But your inner being. For example, desire for material is the egoic desire of the mind. I am not saying it is bad. Not at all. But if you want material so that you can be happy, then you will be disappointed. So, what is the desire of the All or your inner being, then? Expansion. Experience life in many ways. Not buying a house for the sake of having one more expensive house. Buying a house so that you can live your life differently. Perhaps in a new country or place. A new climate. A new horizon. Basically, buying a house to enhance your experience and life. Not to show off your money and satisfy your ego. It is the subtle intention behind any action. That is the difference between the will or desire of the mind and your inner being. Your ego might want a specific person to love you, while your inner being just desires love. Do you see the subtle difference? Egoic desire has the seed of lack in it, while the desire of the All or your inner being is devoid of lack. It just wants to experience a thing or an emotion. It is already complete without the thing. While the ego wants a new house so that it can feel complete. It wants a certain man or woman so that it can feel complete. You see, this is basically the New Year resolution concept. I am not good enough, so I need this and that to make me feel good enough. So that I can feel complete. So that I can feel happiness. Do you see the trap? It is right there. This endless pit of not being complete. And it is not completely our fault. We have been indoctrinated into the egoic way of life. Most of us have no access to any kind of pure spirituality in our lives for a long time. Thus, we get caught in the rat race. So, make this only one intention this year. I am using the word intention and not a resolution or decision or any of that. Resolutions and decisions feel like forcing. We do not need force. When we have the power of the all within, we simply make the intention to align more and more with the will of the all, universe, your inner being, or God. Your only quest should be to understand who you really are this year. The more you understand yourself, the more you will understand the will of the all. And the more you will understand that you are complete. This is just a playground. And you are here to play the game of life. And it should be enjoyed joyously. Not to make resolutions out of lack and be miserable when you fail to achieve them. I am not saying don't have goals. Just don't have goals to complete you. Have goals to enhance your experience. Have goals to enjoy your life. Have goals to expand more. As that is the will of divine.